study finds that German Catholic priest sexually abused more than 600 children victims during 1945 to 2020. At least 16 children were sexually abused by Catholic priests in the Diocese of Munster between 1945 and 2020, according to study published on Monday. A new report by the University of Munster finds nearly 200 clerical members committed nearly 6,000 acts of violence. Researchers estimate the truth death toll could be much higher, between 5,000 and 6,000 more, due to underreported cases, the report's author said at a news conference. The Bishop of Munster, Felix Genn, appointed in 2008, accepted the university's finding on Monday and said he would make a public statement on Friday. Historian Natalie Powroznik, who took part in the study, accused priests of committing an average of 2 different acts of violence against victims per week, but said the number could be even higher. 3/4 of the victims were boys between the ages of 10 and 14, Powroznik said. Victims were tied to church through altar services, church youth camps, or while receiving the Holy Sacrament. Researchers also said bishops in dioceses had known of the widespread abuse for decades but had not acted, repeatedly using abusive clergy in pastoral care to facilitate further action. According to research, only 12% of suspected offenders were removed. The usual practice of dealing with priests involved in violence is to reprimand them or send them to a convent of brief visit. But most suspected perpetrators are sent to other parishes where they continue their crimes, researchers said. Currently, about 50 of the accused priests are still alive, they added. The study also found that 43% of victims surveyed reported severe physical violence and experienced significant psychological consequences, such as anxiety disorders and depression. Historians have also noted several suicide attempts among the victims believed to have resulted from violence. The new report is the latest in widespread allegations of child sexual abuse in the Catholic Church in Germany in recent years. In January, a report commissioned by the Church into the abuse of Catholic clergy in the Archdiocese of Munich and Freising concluded that former Pope Benedict, a month after the report was published, the retired Pope asked for a pardon but denied wrongdoing. A 2018 report commissioned by the German Bishops' Conference found that between 1946 and 2014, at least 1,670 clergy were involved in at least 3,677 cases of child sexual abuse by clergy. Thanks.